What is up, Trinity Gang Squad? So today I'm going to be telling you guys a little story time on how I broke my pinky. Well, not technically broke my pinky, fractured it. And today it's a different scenery. I never been like outside and did a video, but I'm gonna do a outside video today. And like, if I compare my pinkies, you'll see the difference. One looks like this. Wait, let me see. One looks like that, and this the other one. This the one that's broke. Well, not broke, but got fractured. You see, it's like a line right here because it got stitches right here. So I'm gonna tell you guys the story. Okay, so one day, I think it was like Saturday or Sunday, it was the day after Christmas on 2016. I was going to 5th grade, I believe. Yeah, 5th grade. So I remember it was 5th grade because I remember going to school for 3 weeks with a casting on my finger. So I was outside. It was the day after Christmas. Me and my brother, we had got these little new things for Christmas. I got a go-kart and he got one of them little, y'all know them little trucks that you get from Walmart. He had got Hot Wheel. He got one of them. It was like a monster truck type he could get in. And so I was happy. My go-kart was blue. If I could find a picture, I'll insert it on the screen right here. So like, I got a go-kart. It was blue, and we had, my dad had said we could go outside because it was hot, but like he told me to put on the right shoes, and like I wasn't listening. You know, the bad kid I am. I wasn't listening, and so I actually got the shoes that he told me not to wear. And cause like you're not supposed to wear you're not really supposed to wear flip-flops and stuff. You're supposed to wear tennis shoes because like you could get hurt or something. So I wore, like, you could fall off or skin your feet or something like that. So basically I didn't wear tennis shoes, and I wore some what's they called? I wore some of them Dollar General flip-flops. And so I'm driving, we get out there. He told me to come back in because he see me with the shoes on. He told me to come back in and get them back. So I went back in there, and I act like I put on some new shoes and ran back outside and said I got the right shoes on, and I ran back outside. So I ran back outside, and then I got on the go-kart and I zoomed off so he wouldn't see my shoes. So I'm going up the hill, like 2 blocks up the hill, because it's a big hill. The big hill is like this, and it go all the way up, and then it go flat. So me and my brother, was racing, but like, you know, his little thing's slower than mine. Mine's go 60, like 60 real speed, and then his go like slower. So we racing. I got up there first because that's a go-kart. So I got up there first, and I waited for him. So then when we got up there to the top, I was like, "You ready?" So he was like, "Yeah." So I was like, "Okay." So I'm gonna give you a 10-second head start. So he go down. So like the hill like this, and it goes straight like that. It go like this. So the hill is like this. I'm up here. He like down here already, almost there. So I was like, okay, I'm about to go down. So I come down. I'm about to go down. I went in 10 seconds. I'm already kind of speeding down a little bit, but I tried to brake because I was going too fast when I was going down the hill. So I tried to like brake it, and the brake wasn't. It was like it was braking, but it was still going down a little bit because my shoe fell off. My left wait, this is my left hand. Yeah, my left shoe fell off. So I was like, oh shoot, because when I had just put my flip-flops on the side and my feet was out, and I was just driving with no shoes on, and so my shoes was on the side, and my left or right shoe fell out. So I tried to get it with my left hand, because it was like this the seat thing, this is the go-kart right here, and it was like right here, and so I braked like it fell off, so I'm braking and I'm still going a little bit, and I'm trying to get it, and then all I heard is bloop, like the back big wheel went over my whole hand, like it said bloop. I was like, ah, because it was heavy wheels. They were real hard, heavy wheels, and so it was metal wheels, and so I was like, ah. And so I grabbed my shoe with my other hand, put it on the thing, and the thing's still going. So I just mashed the gas and just started driving. My other hand was hurt, my left hand was hurting, so I couldn't drive with this hand. So I hurried up and pulled into the driveway because I was on the road. So I pulled into the driveway and I was trying to see what was on my hand. Because at first, y'all know how at first you hurt yourself, but you don't really, the pain don't really kick in till you like notice that you're really hurt. And so I just thought it was right over my hand and it's okay. So my pain wasn't hurting until I look at my hand. I start panicking and it started hurting worse. And so I was like, oh my God. So I started crying. And my brother, he was young, so like he was crying too. He was like, what the heck? So he was like 7, 8, and so he was crying too. He was trying to figure out why I was crying, so he started crying. So we both just crying. And so my dad come outside, he see my hand bleeding, and I was crying, and I was looking at my hand, and I seen that it was my bone. I see my white bone. So we went in the house and he tried to like put like ice on it and stuff, and to try to see how bad it was and run it underwater until my mama got ready and got my insurance card and stuff so we could go to the hospital. And so we had rushed to the hospital, and I was crying the whole way there. Then when we got there, the doctor was taking mad long, bruh. Like, you see my hand bleeding. It was this girl in front of us. She over here coughing. They took her first before they took somebody that's bleeding. Like, what are you doing? And so I'm over here bleeding my hand out, about to losing blood. And y'all over here worried about a patient that is coughing, that got a cold. Boy, I'm more important. I could be on my deathbed right now. You don't even know. Like, a bacteria could have got in my blood cells, and then they could have ate me alive. But you over here worried about a patient that is sick that could easily go to the doctor or get some over-counter medicine, honey. And so I'm over here. It's not that hard to go to the store for like $12 and get some Tylenol. You'll be okay. Get some NyQuil. You'll be alright. Like, boy. And so I'm over here bleeding my hand out, and these folks take it forever. I'm over here crying like this, and they over here. It took about 30 minutes for the people to call my name, and I'm over here crying, bleeding out. My whole rag is red. And so then we finally get to the back, and they still taking long. I'm like, oh my God. And so I'm still crying, and I'm on the bed. They put my little thing on my arm, and then they put an IV in, and then they gave me some what's it called? They had gave me some laughing gas or sleeping medicine. No, they didn't give me sleeping medicine. They gave me some laughing gas. And so like I'm over here sitting over here, I'm not crying anymore because like they numbed this whole arm. Like, they numbed my whole arm. And so they gave me some of this gas stuff to put on my face, so like I won't feel it, but like I can still see, but I won't feel it. And so like I was scared to look at my hands, so I was turned away, and they had opened up my finger, and they did x-rays to make sure my finger was okay. Then they were like, your finger just fractured, so you're gonna have to get stitches in there, and then you're gonna have to get a little casting over your hand for 6 weeks. And so my dad was like, okay. And so then they put the stitches in. I had got like six or 7 stitches. So that was in there for 6 weeks. Then I went to the little doctor thing for them to take them out. And like, yeah, that's basically what happened. I went to school, they seen it, and my mama she had to help me with a lot of stuff. Like, I had to learn how to write with this hand because it was harder to write because my pinky was so big. It was like a big cast that went like this. I'll show y'all one on the screen if I can find one, or what, like, try to see what it's called. But it's like a big cast thing that go over your finger like this, and then they wrap it around. So like I couldn't write, I couldn't eat with my left hand, because I'm left-handed, and so I had to write everything with my right hand. And I had at the time my mama had to give me a bath. I was like, but I low key could have bathed with my I'm not with them dragonflies, but I low key could have bathed with my hands, but like, knowing me, I'm lazy, so I didn't want to do that. But y'all, that's basically my story on what happened to me. And basically, it was a crazy experience. So like, if your parents tell you to do something, do it, because like in the long run, something long in effect will happen. And like, if you don't listen, you'll be in my predicament. So if your parents tell you to put on tennis shoes, put on tennis shoes. Because if I would have put on those tennis shoes, my hand wouldn't have been messed up, and I wouldn't have went to the doctor. So next time, now I will listen. But now, one thing that me and my dad have in common is that we both hurt our left pinky. My dad hurt his left pinky because he cut it with a knife. I'm trying to cut an apple. That would be another story time. We'll tell that story time with my dad, so he can actually tell y'all what actually happened. So if y'all want that story time, make sure y'all comment down below and tell me if y'all want to hear that story time. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Y'all already know the outro. Trinity gangs, goodbye, out.